I want a part two. I want a part two to this, Perry. Perry, what do you think of the allegation that they're saying that Donald Trump himself brought the nude pics of his wife to the New York Post?
I believe if you want, we thought that's not true. I mean, we're talking about the internet, and anybody who's anybody, particularly in the media, will try to find something. If they don't find something, Democrats will try to find something.
I'm telling you right now, it's a fact. The New York Post said somebody delivered those pictures to them, and they printed them. Those pictures were not on the internet.
Yeah, Frank, I disagree with you. I don't think Trump sent that out. I don't think he sent that.
That's the allegation, and take a look. The New York Post is a surrogate for Donald Trump. The New York Post is pro-Trump.
Like
nobody is pro-Trump, Frank.
Pardon me?
New York Post is about selling newspapers, Frank. They're not, and if they can sell newspapers for Donald Trump, then they're
pro-Trump. Kerry, I'm asking you, look at his reaction. He didn't try to sue them. He didn't fucking fight with them. He said, and I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember the exact quote, he said that, in fact, those pictures of his beautiful wife in the nude, which to me they look like soft porn, it was is very elegant in Europe.
What is soft porn?
Where there's no
Quagmire.
There's no Quagmire with the big arm.
Hey,
why would he try and say they're not true if they're true? Why would he? As a matter of fact, he'd probably be flattered by the fact that his wife, those pictures were in there.
So you're saying to me, Perry, and you've been a journalist for a long time, and you've written about everything, but sports is your forte. So you're telling me, Perry, that a man who's running for president of the United States and his wife's going to be the first lady, that there's nothing wrong with his wife in the nude caressing another woman or some extremely I don't know the word I want to fucking use.
Let's use the word salacious, okay? And it's
the pictures were lewd and lascivious.
No, lewd and lascivious, she's not.
But what is he supposed to do?
No, I'm not saying she is.
Yeah,
I'm saying the pictures. I'm saying the pictures were lewd and lascivious. I'm not saying she is. I'm just saying to you, why would you be proud? I mean, the old joke of the guy saying, "Hey, you got any nude pictures of your wife?" No, I don't. You want to buy some? I mean, he was proud of those pictures. And in the history of the United States of America, there's been scandal in the White House. There's been problems, but there's not a lot of nude pictures of first ladies.
Well, she's not the first lady yet, and what we're talking about is anything will come forward in the wash at this point. Any single thing, so don't be surprised.
Yeah, I
know there's going to be some shots of Hillary that'll turn your milk.
Well, I don't know about that. I hope there's no nude pics of her.
Maybe 20 years ago. Remember those topless photos of Jackie Onassis on our...
Yeah, but she didn't model for them. That was a fucking scumbag photographer who hid in a private beach and took pictures of her. And the same thing happened to Lady Diana. Yeah. We're talking every time I fucking talk to you guys, we're apples and apples and oranges and oranges. She took those pictures.
Well, but she wasn't anything close to the first lady at that point. Vanessa Williams,
you're not taking
of her when she was
that's not the point. The point is if he's the one who leaked those pictures.
Yeah,
here's the allegation, Perry, and the allegation is that he was the only one with those pictures, that he had those prints. Those are prints. Those are the actual masters of the pictures.
The photographer, how much would it be worth for the photographer to get paid to release those pictures, the photos?
Yeah, but you're not listening to me. You can hear me, but you're not listening. What I'm saying to you is, I agree with that should be the regular scenario. But what I'm saying to you is, if those pictures were leaked by a photographer, and you're right, they would have been worth a lot of money, and not just to the New York Post, but to anybody else, to Penthouse, to Playboy, to any one of these publications that are suffering greatly due to the exposure of sex and pornography on the internet. So I'm saying is my point is that's believable to me, guys, is that his reaction, like all his reactions have been very volatile and back at you when anybody's attacked him, and now they show some pictures of his wife.
And as a younger woman, I mean, I saw the photographer who took the shots the other day, who called them art. You look at Vanessa Williams, you look at Demi Moore, you look at Kim Basinger. Hey, a paying gig is a paying gig when you're a struggling model. You know, that's what happened to her.
Same thing with Madonna. All these things have happened before.
Madonna, another perfect example.
But none of them were in a position where they may be the first lady. That's the only difference here.
Well, they say they have the same of Hillary when she was a law student.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, listen, there's a lot of you know, the guys from the Republican side, the PR people, they pulled some pictures of Barack Obama's wife coming out of the plane with the way she was dressed, and they tried to divert the thing. But what I'm saying is, I don't think anybody expected Trump's nonchalant reaction to those very revealing photos of his wife.
Yeah, and here's a guy also who said, you know what, if I was my daughter's age, yeah, I'd date her.